many places. Details on the snow potential for the next week ahead.
And as Sioux Falls University announces a tuition hike, we're going to tell you how much and when it is set to take effect. This is Dakota News Now.
This is Dakota News Now.
Glad to have you with us at 5:30. I'm Brian Allen.
And I'm Carlene Weil. Thank you for joining us. We are at the start of a big week in Washington, with the impeachment process expected to officially shift from the House to the Senate.
The president now urging Republicans to dismiss the charges before a trial even begins, which Speaker Nancy Pelosi says would constitute a cover-up. Alice Barr with the latest now from Washington.
After a 3-week impasse, the impeachment of President Trump is moving forward this week, with House Speaker Nancy Pelosi expected to release the articles of impeachment to the Senate, triggering the start of a trial. That's even as President Trump is pushing to dismiss the articles outright, tweeting a trial gives the partisan Democrat witch hunt credibility that it otherwise does not have.
Dismissing is a cover-up. Dismissing is a cover-up.
Republicans slamming Speaker Pelosi for delaying the process after moving quickly to impeach.
Clearly what Pelosi's done is just a circus, it's a sham.
The Speaker had hoped to pressure Republicans into allowing new evidence and witnesses, and while there's still no agreement,
we should be completely open to calling witnesses.
The Senate should end this trial as quickly as possible.
Former National Security Advisor John Bolton has since come forward to say he would testify.
They will have to be accountable for not having a fair trial.
Pelosi meets tomorrow with fellow Democrats to talk strategy. They're expected to vote this week on who to name as managers, effectively the prosecutors. Pelosi will then send the articles to the Senate, and Chief Justice John Roberts will preside over the trial, though with limited power.
The Chief Justice does not have the last word. The senators act as both conventional trial jurors and judges. They decide what the evidence will be.
And who the American public will hear from, as senators decide whether President Trump abused his power and obstructed Congress in his dealings with Ukraine. Alice Barr, NBC News, Washington.
Here at home, we now know the identity of a Waubay man killed in a head-on collision near Watertown. Authorities say Ronald Olson was heading west on Highway 20. This was Thursday night when his GMC Yukon was hit by a Toyota Highlander. Officials say the Highlander had crossed the center line, hit him head-on. A female passenger in Olson's vehicle was taken to a Sioux Falls hospital with life-threatening injuries. The driver of the other vehicle received serious injuries.
A Sioux Falls woman behind bars right now after police say she stabbed a man and then chased him through his kitchen. This happened Sunday morning right before 8 a.m. at a home near 11th and Grange. Police tell us Penny Catherine Stands knocked on the victim's back door, then stabbed him with a knife when he answered that door. The victim treated for a non-life-threatening stab wound to his left arm and his shoulder. Police do say the two knew each other, but did not have specific details on that relationship. Boy, the winter weather over the weekend made travel a little tough. Sioux Falls police responded to 102 crashes between 8 o'clock Friday morning and 8 o'clock this morning. And as of last night, the Sioux Falls airport had received just under 2 inches of snow. Further south in Iowa, the snow impact down there was considerably more.
Yeah, the roads very, very dangerous last night and still slick yet this evening. Meteorologist Tyler Roney joining us now with our first alert forecast.
Yeah, that's right. Carlene, we're continuing to see some fog in some places due to that snow from earlier yesterday, and more of a southeasterly wind is continuing to kind of drive in some warmer air, and the cloud cover, extended cloud cover, is not letting that moisture really go anywhere, so that's why we're dealing with some fog in some places. The wind a little bit breezy out of the south, generally around 10 to 20 miles an hour.